All right, we are at episode 6, and in this one we are talking about how can you learn more about wholesaling. We talk about skip tracing. What else do we talk about?
We talk about working with other wholesalers.
We talk about where do you go, where do you want to go before you buy.
That's going to be an interesting one. I think we all have some pretty good answers for that one.
Aaron snuck in 2 places.
Yeah, he snuck in 2.
So look out.
Actually, you weren't paying attention, but I snuck in 3.
But yes, episode 6.
Stay tuned.
We made it episode 6.
Episode 6.
2 hands. We gotta use 2 hands now.
However you want to do it. That's right.
Oh, you threw the pinky.
Yeah, through the pinky. Because I fancy like that.
There you go. Episode 6. I'm feeling good about this. I think we have some good questions.
Yeah, I think
Y'all
so.
threw some good questions at us. By the way, you need to throw some more at us. We need more of your questions. We want to give true, real value to. So
yeah, keep them coming. Whatever pops into your mind, even if we've already covered it, we might go over it again. Might.
Maybe. All right. Well, hit us. What's the first one?
So I'll take the first one, or I'll read the first one. The first one, a lot of people ask this one, is where can I learn more about wholesaling on my own, by myself?
I think the immediate answer is go back and watch all of the Ask Wholesale videos.
Right off the bat.
Maybe take some
Just
notes.
watch these videos.
Watch them a second time, a third time, just to make sure 3 is a good number.
Make sure your
that's all
friends
you
know
need,
about
right?
them. Yeah, that's pretty much all you're gonna need. But no, there's tons of books out there about wholesaling, how to wholesale. You can literally just, the day and age that we live in, you can just Google something, YouTube something, and it'll come out, and you can just follow that process. There's tons of people out there doing videos like this, or doing writing books and things like that. So you can just Google how do I wholesale, you'll get a ton of leads, ton of links.
I would say go to Facebook. Facebook's just an awesome resource in all regards. And there's a lot of Facebook groups. We have a Facebook group. It's under Hilco Homes. You can join and get some real life feedback. But there's some other ones that have way more people than we have. What are some key ones?
Wholesaling houses full time. That's the very first one I ever joined when I was wholesaling. People just throw questions on there and people answer straight up.
There's 50,000, 70,000 people in that group.
There's so many, but that's just one. There's other ones about wholesaling. It's like talking about wholesaling.
Real estate investing is my passion. That's another.
There's a bunch of groups that you can just see them posting. They'll even post events on there that maybe you can go to. It's pretty self-explanatory how to get into wholesaling and how to learn about wholesaling.
Yeah, and then that's just in the digital world, and in the real world, go to any meetups, go to some investing association type groups and meetings, and you'll meet a lot of quality people there that you can get information at those groups. Maybe you'll meet somebody one-on-one that you can have a lunch with, pay for their lunch even, and just ask them some specific one-on-one questions.
You can do what I did. That's what I did. I just found somebody and latched onto them, and
just did latch on.
Yeah,
I try to get rid of that guy.
Yeah, it didn't work. Once I want to do something, I'm gonna just find somebody who's already doing it, or find somebody that is good at doing it, and just kind of latch onto them and just ask them for advice and talk to them and have daily conversations with them. And next thing you know, you're gonna be knocking deals out by yourself, and who knows, man. I got lucky, and this turned into an entire partnership, an entire business, and we just kind of work. So just find somebody that is willing to help you out. That's another way you can just do it on your own.
Yeah.
Talk to them every day.
That's how I met Marco on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I harassed him until he came and joined us. It's like, hey, we're gonna have a show, man. If you're gonna be a star, we'll make you a star.
I was even getting a little jealous.
Joined.
I was like, why? He doesn't even call me that much.
No, just kidding. He forced his way onto this show. Alright, hit us with the next one.
So the next question is, how can you work with another wholesaler to do a deal?
So that's a good one. I'm actually working with another wholesaler right now. So basically, sometimes times might be slower or not, but you'd be surprised there's a lot of wholesalers out there who maybe don't have a huge buyer network. that you may have, and so sometimes a wholesaler will reach out to us and say, hey, we need help with this deal. So the first thing I ask, you gotta ask, is it their deal or is it somebody else's deal, for one? Two, try to get out as much info as you can about it. Some questions you would ask a regular seller about it, what's the rehab, what does it need, is there any liens, those type of questions. And then from there, you can run your own due diligence and see if the numbers even work. Because sometimes another wholesaler might send it to you with the inflated ARV. Well, you want to run your own numbers to make sure that you have the correct ARV. And if the numbers are pretty good, then you may want to go see it, or you may want to ask that wholesaler for pictures. And then at that point, based off of the numbers, you can do two things. You can either add on top of the asking price that they're asking and just add your fee on top, or you can negotiate to where you can blast it at the same price that they're blasting it at and just split fee in the middle. It just depends on who you're dealing with on a particular deal. And basically, I don't know what you're going to add.
I really try and, on that note, I really try and work a fee into what they're already asking. If you're going to co-wholesale. There's a difference between wholesaling a wholesale and co-wholesaling. If you're wholesaling a wholesale, they might be shooting it to their buyers, and even if you have a bigger buyer network than they do, you might be shooting it out to people that have already seen it. So they're asking 55, you're shooting it out at 60 or 58 or 60 or whatever, and these people, your buyers are coming back, pushing back, saying, hey, I already saw it at 55, why am I going to want it at 60? So I try a lot to actually co-wholesale, to say, hey, I can help you push it at that 55. Let me get $3,000. Just try and use that, because there's more than enough deals, there's more than enough money out there to squeeze in fees for everybody. Because chances are they've got a $6,000-$7,000 spread on it, and even if they don't, making something is better than nothing. It's better to do that than to look bad in front of your buyers, because they're going to give you pushback. They already saw it at 55, why do they want it at 60? So I try and do that a lot. I try and work our fees into what they're already asking.
Well, I was saying on that note too, sometimes even if we need help selling a property, we'll tell them there's enough room in there for them to blast it at the same price, so that way everybody's blasting consistently at the same price. And if there's not any room, we'll just be straight up, hey, there's no room in there, you're gonna have that on top. But if there's room, we'll tell them, yeah, you can keep anything below this or anything below that, and that way it's getting shot at the same price and everybody's winning.
I don't do that with all the wholesalers though. I only do that with the guys that I work with consistently and that are trusted. I tell them, hey, this is already built in a fee for you, $3,000, $5,000, whatever it may be. People that I don't really work with that much, I try and get them to just kind of add their fee on top of it. But yeah, it works both ways as well. So.
Yeah, you really are describing a situation in which you're getting a deal from another wholesaler and you're helping bring in a buyer to the table. But you also do really well where we have the deal or utilize other wholesalers to help us find a buyer. So it can work both ways when you're working with other wholesalers. I would say when it comes to wholesalers, there's a few key items that you want to make sure there's a proper understanding. So one is who's getting paid what and how that's being handled. That conversation needs to be done at the very beginning, whether you're splitting the fee or their fee is on top of your fee or vice versa. That needs to be determined at the very beginning so that there's no question marks and you don't get to the closing table and then there's a misunderstanding. That's a big mistake a lot of newer people make, is they're trying to build a relationship. They look up to this other wholesaler that's been in the business for a while, and maybe they're afraid to talk numbers and money exactly. And they go in with the assumption that, hey, we have a verbal understanding that it's all going to work out in the end. That's good to an extent, but the reality is you need to have a very specific conversation so that everybody's on the same page, because there are in this business, so there are people out there that will take advantage of you if you're a newer wholesaler. And just don't put yourself in that situation. But also, they're going to respect you more as well because you are covering every aspect of the deal, which includes the fee itself, and you're giving the deal itself proper attention in all capacities.
Yeah, that's something that Marco just mentioned right there, was that don't be afraid to talk about the fee that you're going to get or what they're going to make or anything like that. None of that should be a secret between you and your wholesalers or anything like that, because remember, this is your money, this is your payday. Like, you should not be afraid to find out how much you're getting paid because that is your paycheck. If not, you're not going to get any money, and it's just you shouldn't be afraid to talk about your personal income. It's not something that we hear it a lot. Don't talk about money. Don't talk about how much you're going to get paid. Hey man, if I'm going to make $5,000, I'm going to make sure that I know I'm making $5,000. I'm not going to be worried about hurting somebody's feelings because I'm making more than them, and I'm not going to worry about getting my feelings hurt if they're making more than me. Hey, if they find a buyer and they're making 20 grand and I'm only making 3 off of it, hey, shame on me for not knowing that buyer, but at least now I know I have a connection and I know how much I'm walking away with. Don't be afraid to talk about that. It's just, this is business. It is what it is. There's no need to be worried about or tiptoe through the tulips, as they say, about things like that. So,
You and your sayings.
yeah, I watch a lot of movies and read a lot of books, so
Comic books.
They have
Comic
picture.
yeah,
I seen
pop-up books, mostly pop-up books. Yeah.
That's right. You have quite the collection, I saw. Let me make one more comment on the wholesaler deal. Just like he said, don't be afraid to talk numbers. Also, don't be afraid to tell the wholesaler what you need that wholesaler to do to make the deal a reality. So what I mean by that is, for instance, let's say you're getting a deal from a wholesaler, they have it under contract, they try to push it out, they come to you, they need help finding a buyer. And you ran your numbers like Aaron was talking about, and you have found that, hey, they're trying to give you the deal at 58, but for you to make this deal work, you need to sell it to an investor at 56, which means you need to get it from the wholesaler at 52 as an example. Tell that wholesaler, hey, your 58 price is too high. I can make this deal happen, but I need to make it happen at 52. And if they say, hey, I don't have the contract with that, well, can we renegotiate with the seller? Can we propose something to the seller if we close sooner? Or how can we make this work? Tell them what you need them to do to make the deal a reality. And that also applies to if they're bringing the buyer to the scenario. If you need the buyer at a higher price, tell that wholesaler. The goal is, yes, you want to build the relationships with the wholesaler, but the main goal is getting a deal done. And if you really want to build relationships with wholesalers, being the person that can get the deal done will build a very strong relationship with members and your company. So keep that in mind. I like that question. Whoever asked that was a good one.
That was a good one. The next question is actually from a personal friend of mine. I decided to take this one and answer his question.
Shout out, what's the guy's name?
His name's Victor. He's actually a realtor down in Laredo, my hometown. But he wants to try and start wholesaling over there. He kind of had, and he just started in real estate, so kind of wanted to get a clear answer on what this is.
Alright, Victor, man, this one's dedicated to you.
This one's for you, Victor. It's funny, I've known him since high school, so I was going to call him by his nickname, but I don't think it'd be appropriate. So his question is, what is skip tracing, and how does it work? Skip tracing, actually, Aaron's probably better to answer this question than I am, to be honest.
Yeah, skip tracing, there's a couple programs out there that you can use. Some of them are free, some of them you pay per month. One of them is peoplefinder.com. That one you have to pay a monthly subscription.
What is skip tracing?
Oh, sorry.
So straight into it.
So skip tracing is basically there's a house, right? And you're trying to, if you're driving for dollars or somebody else sends you a house or refers you a house and you go drive by it. Skip tracing is where you're trying to find who is ownership of that house, who lives in that house. Sometimes what happens is you may look up the owner of that house, but that owner might have been deceased or may have passed away, and so now you have to do skip tracing. Okay, if that person passed away, who could be entitled to that house, or who potentially knows who's entitled to that house? And so skip tracing is basically trying to skip through, files to relatives, friends, to try to figure out who does that house belong to, or who has say so,
and where they live.
So that's it.
Also their contact information. So you're utilizing services or databases to find the contact information to a particular individual, or just information in general about that individual. So maybe previous addresses, maybe relatives, siblings. In some skip tracing services, you can get the neighbor's name and information, and it just depends. But really, it's a resource tool to do some homework. You're acting like a PI, private investigator, to get this information. He puts on a hat when he skip traces.
He's got the Sherlock Holmes. He's got the
right.
Sherlock Holmes hat.
He's
pipe
working
and
on the pipe.
everything.
Yeah.
The trench coat.
Uh-huh.
You ever notice how banks always find a way to track you down whenever you owe them money? That's because they use skip tracing softwares. Attorneys do the same thing when they need to find you if you're running from a subpoena. There's not only in real estate is skip tracing used. There's a bunch of different softwares out there as well.
So talk about them softwares.
Yeah, so People Finder's the one that I use the most, or would use the most. It's a membership fee. You have to pay, I think it's like $30 a month, but you get access to pretty much everything, even phone numbers. Sometimes the phone numbers are
Phone numbers are gold. So if you get that, that's what you're wanting.
Yeah, they're gold. Sometimes they're not always accurate, but hey, sometimes they are. Another one is True People Search. That one is free. Basically, it gives you the same thing that peoplefinder.com gives you, but peoplefinder.com is just a little bit more detailed. And what I'll do is, you can look up who owns the house on the person's name. You put the person's name into People Finder True Search, and what it does is it gives you about 10 or 20, doesn't matter, people's names that match that name. And then what you start doing is you start looking at the addresses. And you'd be surprised that you'll find one of the addresses connects to that person. Yeah, that person might be deceased. People Finder will tell you when this person passed away. So then based off of that, it's going to tell you what relatives are connected to that person. And then what you would do is you would look up that person's name and see where they live. And then you can shoot them a letter, or maybe there's a phone number attached. There's been times where I've sent like 10 letters out for one property to 10 different addresses, because I'm like, out of these 10 addresses, somebody has to be related to this one person.
Somebody's going to call.
So it's going to be a cousin, it's going to be something. You'll be surprised they'll call and, hey, that's actually my great grandma's property, or my cousin's grandma, or whatever. And they end up knowing somebody that actually owns that property. And that's what you can kind of do.
And it may take a little extra effort, like sending 10 letters to 10 different addresses to try and get one lead. But that lead, I mean, to me, it's totally worth it if you're making five. When you have private sellers like that, they're more apt to sell at a bigger discount because they're having to pay taxes on the property that they don't even live in, whatever it may be, and they're more apt to sell at a discount. So it's worth it if you're making $5,000-$10,000 off of it, and you're sending out 10 letters to one, to try and find one person. So it takes a little bit of effort. You're changing your time for that big payday. So it's worth it though. It's totally worth it.
One of the drawbacks is it's going to take a lot of time and energy. You're going to sit there. You might need to go through several services. Some other key ones are LexisNexis. TLO is really popular. Microbuild is one. Some of those higher level ones, you need to either have them connect through like an insurance company, a lawyer, or another office, or they need to send a representative to your place of business where you work and make sure you have like a filing cabinet that locks at your computer. When it goes to sleep mode, it has a password. They'll do some checks. It just depends on which one you get. But the drawback is it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. You can get a lot of information that is either old or incorrect. But the benefit is there's not a lot of people that are willing to put in the time and energy and effort into finding those leads, so you don't have very much competition. And generally, if you get in contact with these people, they were so hard to get a hold of. Once you get in contact with them, you're like godsend. They're like, yes, whatever price, it doesn't matter. We've been trying to get rid of this house. Our taxes.
Those are my favorite kind of.
Yes. And so there's extra effort, so that's high effort or high reward. But to go back to the information could be wrong. You had one of your deals where you found a whole other seller, the exact same name, but it wasn't the seller, right?
Same exact name, same amount of kids that this person had, married the same year, married to the same person with the same last name, but it was basically two different families. And that's a very, very rare situation, but it did happen to me.
That was so funny.
Yeah, we were still able to go inside to the house.
I was confused.
This house was vacant.
Everybody was confused.
I was like, what do you mean? Same name, same.
That one was crazy.
It was funny.
So that will happen from time to time.
So, and then that's why it's important that when you do this, the only reason that we found out that we were dealing with the wrong people is because we used a title company. They did a title search. And it's very important that you use a professional title company to close your deals, because if you use a real estate attorney or something like that, they could have closed it, and there could have been a huge mess later on down the road. So make sure sure you use a title company. That's just kind of like a side note. Don't use real estate attorneys. They can legally close, but typically use a title company. That's just a side piece of advice.
So great question, Victor.
Great question, Victor.
Great questionable nickname.
Questionable nickname.
Great question.
It's a pretty funny nickname. It's really childish, actually. So the next question is, where is one place? This is the fun question.
Fun question. Finally, I'm tired of all this boring,
all this boring
stuff.
real estate stuff, right? All this boring real estate stuff that makes us a ton of money, right? The fun question is, where's one place you have to visit before you die?
Who wants to go first? Alright. Hillary and I, we have a daughter. Right now she's 1.5, so we're not going to be traveling anytime soon. We're going to plan to have another one here soon. So whenever our kids are old enough to be able to travel with us, the place that we want to go, hands down, number one spot, is Santorini, Greece. Want to go to Greece. Mykonos will also be beautiful. Basically all the islands off of Greece, just like island hopping. Go visit for like
Not bar hopping, island hopping.
Not bar hopping.
Well, it'll still be bar hopping, but the bars will be on different islands.
There you go. Wow, that would be fun.
But yeah, if you haven't, take some time right now, type in Santorini, Greece in Google, click images, and just like look at that. You will want to go there too. It's a beautiful place.
So mine's is probably
Corpus Christi?
No, I was thinking Houston. No, but I think I've told y'all before. I want to go to Dubai. I mean, just the pictures I've seen it in movies and stuff too, and I'm just
The
like,
world's Vegas.
yes, I'm just amazed by it. That's where I want to go to Dubai for sure. The water. Another thing I want to do that's on my bucket list, probably a sooner bucket list, the next 2-3 years, is watch the ball drop at New York during New Year's.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So you cheated. You have 2 destinations.
I kind of snuck it in there.
You'll do the ball drop on your way to Dubai.
Catch the ball drop, go to Dubai.
Actually, in Dubai they have that. I saw this on Facebook. Huh?
What?
Well, on Facebook I saw that they have this restaurant in the air, like
Oh, yeah.
200 feet or something.
Oh,
That's in
yeah, I
Dubai.
saw
Seen
that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you're
You gonna do that?
Yeah, I'll do anything.
It's like when in Dubai, I'll do everything.
When in Dubai. What happens in Dubai stays in Dubai. Steelers
I'll post
Vegas.
it on Facebook.
I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, that would be cool. A sky restaurant? You ever see
Yeah,
that? You ever see that roller coaster ride that goes over like a cliff or something like that? And it's like it's
that
over the
Dubai
edge of like
too?
a cliff. I don't know which Dubai. I don't know where it's at. But it's that same concept where it's like over a super high building. It's a roller coaster ride, and you're just like in a chair, but like you're just over the edge of a building or a cliff, or I'm not really sure what it is. Yeah, I'd totally do that. By the way, I'm gonna try to yeah.
So with that being said, does your place have any adrenaline associated with it?
The way I'm gonna get there is, I was gonna say Greece, but you stole.
Oh, I stole it.
Yeah, you stole it.
You
but
stole it from me.
It's between. Yeah, there you go. Sure. So it's between 2 places. There's that one place where you can stay at those hotels where you can see those the northern lights. I think that would be
Like
fun.
those
It's,
igloo
yeah,
type things?
yeah. I think it's in Finland. It's in Finland, I think.
I'm sure. Northern Lights is all
Northern
over there,
Lights
so
is
wherever
somewhere around there. But before that, for sure, I'm gonna go. I need to hit Ireland. Something about Ireland. I just want to go visit.
Beer?
Yeah, it's the beer. I'm gonna go drink with some Irishmen, see what I can do. I'm pretty sure they're.
They have like those really green, grassy fields, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, I have like a mental image of you, like kind of Sound of
Red
Music
beard.
style, like
Oh.
just singing, coming to the top of a hill. Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably do some stuff like that just for the heck of it.
Like Shrek, yes.
But the way I'm gonna
Stomp.
get there is I'm gonna go on a plane I don't know how this would work actually. I haven't even
Dang,
really
you have like the whole like laundry list of
yeah. So
how
I'm gonna
this works.
skydive over Ireland, land into Ireland, and then
Is that how you officially get
That's how I'm gonna officially get there. I'm gonna skydive into it.
Some Fast and Furious stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna Mission Impossible, Fast and the Furious, just skydive into Ireland and just spend a couple weeks there.
How did that combination happen?
Well, I have ADD, so I think a lot, I think a lot about different kinds of things. So I don't know. I still need to scratch skydiving off my bucket list. And Ireland's on my bucket list.
I mean, how can we knock these out faster?
Yeah,
Let's
two
do some
birds with one
combos.
stone. You know, just knock it out. You know, get it done. And I think that's just kind of how I think a lot. My mind goes a million miles an hour, and one day it just came to me. I said I would like to skydive into Ireland, kill two birds with one stone. Why not?
I see that. I think that's awesome. I approve of both of y'all's. Do you approve of mine? I think
Yeah, because it was originally mine.
Well, then you really approve.
Then I really approve.
So then y'all need to let us know where you want to go. Where would you go? What's on your bucket list? Number one spot, first spot. You just won the lottery. You're about to go travel. Where's that gonna go?
Let us know.
I just
And,
realized
we might
we were
even
like-
read off something.
Yeah, that's right. I just realized we were like, screw the U.S. We were all
Yeah,
like, let's get out of here.
yeah. Nobody wants to be in the U.S. I mean,
Well, I did
There's
say
some
you
cool
were-
spots in the U.S.
yeah, there are.
that's
There's like Colorado. Probably not Delaware.
Yeah, there's Grand Canyon.
There's a Grand Canyon. Yeah, is it?
Yes, I can-
One place that I really like in the United States, and it's not a big tourist place, but it's Wisconsin. I used to live there as a kid, but it's like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful land.
Shout out Wisconsin.
Shout out Wisconsin, you cheeseheads.
That's right.
But yeah, it's beautiful land over there, so it's pretty nice to go and just kind of sightsee.
Cool. Well, awesome. We did it. Episode 6.
Episode 6.
Those are some great questions. We wrapped it up. Some great questions with better answers.
Yeah, that's the best answers.
Yes. So yeah, thank you. And Victor too, man.
Victor,
Awesome.
thanks for your question, man. We appreciate it.
Call you all out. Let you tell you we appreciate it. But yes, like this video, like Kilco Homes, share this video, comment. We want more questions, but what were your thoughts about what we talked about today? How can we give you more value? This show's for you, so let us know. We appreciate it. See you on the next one. So everybody knows that wholesaling in real estate can be a great opportunity to control your workday, to bring in lots of money and kind of unlock the doors to real estate investing. But there are a lot of struggles and hurdles and problems that come along with being a wholesaler on your own. So what are some of those problems that people face every day? Another problem is wearing too many hats. You're always having to look for buyers. You're always having to look for sellers. You're in communication with the title company all the time. You're trying to figure out all your systems, the CRM. You're doing all the tech stuff. You might be looking for a virtual assistant and trying to go through the process of hiring somebody like that. You're having to do every little component, so that can be overwhelming in itself. So if you're someone out there that you're wholesaling by yourself and you're encountering problems not only on the side of like always trying to get the next one, but also problems with consistency, keeping the momentum going, and not being overwhelmed and stressed all the time. We at Hilco Homes, we're a wholesaling company here in Central Texas, and we do a pretty good volume. There's a pretty good team, and we're looking for people that want to join us, that want to be part of our system. Some of the benefits that we provide to people that join us is we always have leads for you to work. You're part of a system-oriented approach, so we have CRM systems, we have calling systems, you have access to a virtual assistant. What are some other benefits of being part of the team? We're definitely a team. This is Tim Duncan over here, and this is Kawhi over here, and you know.
Pop.
All right, I'll pop. I have to yell at them every once in a while. But we're always trying to give support. We're trying to give knowledge. We're trying to accelerate your growth because we don't want people just to be wholesalers. We want to help them become investors as well. And you know, you get access to all the different components. We'll pay for leads for you. You have access to our buyers list and access to all of our systems. And we're looking for the right people that are not afraid of rejection, not afraid of hard work, and are willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals, because quite honestly, that's who we are. And we're trying to build our team so that all of us can be successful. So if you're interested, send us a message, reach out to us. You can message these guys, and we'd be glad to talk to you more and give you more information about our hiring process and see if you can be part of the team with us. So we're looking forward to having you come out.
Thanks, guys.